Hi, so this is to help you with physics paper 2. Okay, so the first thing is you need to know two really important words that are used to describe different quantities. Scalar and vector. So they're not words that we're used to hearing. Scalar only has a size, and we tend to use the word in physics magnitude for that. But vector has a size and a direction. Okay. Examples of a scalar quantity would be height. Doesn't matter what direction it is, it's still called height. Speed and mass. So they only have a size, but these quantities, velocity, force and acceleration, have a size, but they also have a direction. Okay, now forces, really important for your exam, can be contact or non-contact. So contact means two surfaces touching, non-contact means they're not touching. So contact forces could be friction. You know that when things rub together they get warm due to friction. Air resistance and tension. Okay, they're called contact forces, and a non-contact force would be gravity and magnetism. Okay, so that's just a little bit introduction to forces and quantities. Now, really important to know the difference between weight and mass. The definition is that weight is the force due to gravity, and mass is the amount of substance. Oops, can't put it in. So there's amount of substance. The force due to gravity is measured in N for newtons, and the amount of substance is measured in kilograms. So for example, this pen might have a mass of 1/2 kilogram, and it will be 1/2 kilogram if it's on the Earth, if it's on the Moon, if it's on the Sun, anywhere at all in the universe. It would always be 1/2 kilogram, because the amount of stuff in this pen is always the same. But the weight of this pen would be very different, because the force due to gravity is different depending on where you are. So the force due to gravity here is the force that just makes it fall towards the centre of the Earth. But if this was a really big planet, then there'd be a much bigger weight and it'd be harder to pick up. And on the Moon, it would feel a lot lighter because the weight is different. Okay, so please remember the difference between weight and mass and the units that they're measured in. An equation that you need to learn is weight, which you know is measured in newtons, and that is equal to the mass, which is measured in kilograms, times the, quite a long one this, times the gravitational field strength. So that's just the strength of the gravity, and that would be measured in newtons per kilogram. And it's quite useful to know that the gravitational field strength on Earth is 9.8 newtons per kilogram. Okay, so that's the end. That's the end of part 1.